NASCAR. The art of putting a big V8 in the front, sending power to the rears, and, well, what happens, happens. Whoever crosses the finish line first, wins. So, as you can see, the NASCARs are, we've spread out a bit here, but you can see NASCAR is somewhat at home here, but one thing they never have to deal with is the weather. Quite frankly, they're not built for it. They're big, heavy boats of a car with massive engines, rear-wheel drive, slick tires, and no windshield wipers, so they're built very much for a nice, sunny, clean pavement, like sort of racetrack like this. But basically, if there's even a puddle on track, they bring all the cars in and wait until it all dries out. So what happens if we take them somewhere a bit worse than a puddle? I'm sure it can only end well.
That's your
really.
first sector so far. Nice one.
Thank you. Anyways, let's try it. Okay, maybe I'm being a bit cheeky, but I kind of want to see what happens. Unfortunately, apparently it limits the number of AI I can have, so it looks like we are going to be running with only 5 AI. I think 6 of these monsters on an ice track is still 6 too many. I kind of want to see what they do, just out of curiosity. I love that Project Cars 2 lets you do this stupid sort of stuff. Yes, I have a setup for it. It's virtually undrivable on this stuff. To be perfectly honest, I've tested it. I need to see how they get.
Keep it clean. Keep your wits about you.
Alright, let's give this a go. Oi! That's not fair. Hold on just a second. How have you done that? I thought they were all just gonna wipe out. What? Okay, that's not right. I can't drive like that. I'm not that good. Okay, let's try that again. I'm gonna restart the session, because I don't like how that's going. So let's do stable circuit. And that should help. It's that weight transfer that's really killing it. Oh, no one saw that. Jeez, those guys can just take off. Like a stabbed rabbit. Well, stabbed rabbits don't go very fast. They tend not to move very much at all. So, I'm having trouble controlling this car, and, like, I'm just trying to judge based on... Oh, hello. well, apparently I'm not the only one having trouble. So when they go pretty fast, but from the looks of... Oh my gosh. I need to do something here. Hold on. I need to do something here. I need to get this setup working right, because I do not think that is going to work for me. I think the diff is the main problem, to be honest. Oh. Let's try actually gearing the diff a bit and see what happens, because I think that's just spinning out. I might even put a spool in it just to see what that does. Oh, I'm rolling. Maybe that's why I wasn't... Oh, okay. Well, I'm still not getting great traction, if I'm honest. My goodness, this is hard to drive. I haven't played Project Cars 2 in a while. Oh, fuck, crying out loud. Let's go. I haven't played Project Cars 2 in a while, I should say, so I'm not super familiar with the physics. Hold on. Restart. I'm not super familiar with how this game, with how everything handles here, but that actually felt worse. Let's throw a spool in there and see what happens. Unless I set this up as a stable circuit, like literally just as SMS would set it up, like Slightly Mad Studios would set it up. I've been messing around with it a bit. I genuinely don't think there's anything that can be done. Like, I think it's just... It's almost as if these cars are not meant to go here. I'm gonna ignore them. They don't exist. Oh. Using paddles. Bad, Ryan. This is actually how you have to drive these things. So once you get here, you could use just the tiniest suggestion of power, but it doesn't matter. You just spin. Physics is not on your side with this car. You can do good donuts though. Ultimately, at the end of the day, that is what matters. So if I drop her into first, I have one. Uh-oh. It's alright. It's alright. Pardon me. I wonder if the wheel rotation is actually causing some issues here. I don't think well, what's the worst that could happen? I'm already dying a bunch. Maybe if I can do that... Save. Damn it. Hold on. Create new setup. That's the wrong... Oops, sorry. Crap. Because that's what this is gonna drive like. Check this out. We're gonna own him now. There we go. I can get from lock to lock much quicker now. Hopefully meaning I can catch slides before they become uncatchable. And I do have the spool in now, so hopefully it doesn't die as much. I don't die as much. It's weird, putting in a spool helps the car handle. That's sort of like, you have to be a bit extreme with these things. Okay. So that's less violent of a crash than I'm used to. I wonder if I could steal chain tires. I'm sure someone's driven here on chains. Look at that. Whoa! Cool. Epic drift. Almost, I think I almost fell through the floor there, but setting best 7-lap records here. Okay. The thing is, the front turns in and the back's just like, I'm having none of that. It's just, you will be sideways. It is one of the 10 commandments. Thou shalt not finish cornering. It's because we're turning right, isn't it? We shouldn't... Like, we're turning right. Of course we're going to have issues. Teach me your ways, please. Come on. Stop fighting me. I used the clutch, yes. I know I'm supposed to blip it, but that's hardly the biggest issue here. Oh my goodness. Okay, what can I do to fix this here? Yeah, it does handle like ass. That really helped. I think the brakes are screwing me over a bit. 69. Gonna do that because it's just locking the rears, really. Actually, I'll bet a lot of weight over the rear would actually help it. And I'll turn out the engine braking, so that's not going to be an issue. There we go. Hopefully it handles slightly less ass-like. How does an ass actually handle? That might be something we have to investigate at some point. Wonder what good lap time for an ass would be. Oh, that's better. That is definitely better. There we go. It's locking the fronts, but that's something I can deal with. That weight transfer, I think, really helped. I've got weight over those rear wheels now, and I think that's sort of what you need. It's basically a Porsche at this point. Oh dear. No, stop using paddles, you peasant. You have an H pattern now. Say that. So back when I played this a lot, this was before I had my H pattern. Okay, maybe I put a bit too much brake bias forward, but at least it's not killing me every single time. So, as it turns out, these do not handle very well in the ice and snow. Although, that's... I will say, if I can get the rear end to stick, these aren't terrible.
Fastest first sector you've done yet. Great job.
That's a very hollow victory, I think. Okay. Actually, to be honest, now that I'm... It's very... There's not much forgiveness. Well, thank you. Like, it's a very hollow sort of victory you're giving me there, but it doesn't feel terrible to hold this thing sideways, to be perfectly honest. Project Curse 2 does...
Blue flag, don't hold them up, it'll just cost us time.
Oh, it'll cost us time, you say. That's the point! Oh, crap. I crashed the car. So I took you with me. How do they just go so fast? I think just AI are being derpy. Like, I don't think that that's possible. I don't know how they're doing that, but I think that's just Project Cars 2 AI being mean. They got hack setups or something going on. Or they just not... I think what's actually happening is they're just not having to play by the same rules that I am. They've got more grip than I do. But this is fun. I'm enjoying this. I know I'm not going to win any races here, but...
That is a new personal best. Good job.
Isn't that one... I crashed on that lap. That was absolutely not my fastest lap I've done so far. Are you sure about this? Alright, no, I guess I crashed on the tail end of the one before. I don't know.
They're giving you the blue flag. Let them pass.
We need the blue flag.
One on your right.
Yeah, we'll have some of this.
2 legs behind.
That's not fair.
You're 2 laps down on the leader.
You don't say. Captain Obvious in the booth, boys.
You've done so far. Great job.
He just sounds so happy. He sounds genuinely happy, like I just haven't been lapped twice. To be honest, I'm having fun. This is never going to work.
1 length behind. 2 lengths back.
If I just leave it in second, maybe that's a key. Oh no. It actually seems to oversteer worse when I do that for some weird reason. I guess there's a bit more engine braking going on? I don't know. Well, no, more engine braking would happen with more RPM, I assume, but... I don't know. I'm trying to analyze a NASCAR on an ice track, so forgive me for not being super knowledgeable about the subject. We did it, guys. We absolutely nailed it. Look, those peasants so far behind me. Oh, that was fun. Can we do a rallycross? I mean, we've already taken these things out of their element. Let's see what else we could put them through. Any other wintry tortures that could behoove these things. Let's get a rallycross going. I want to do one in the winter time. Vintage Le Mans. I miss playing this game. So good. It's the Boneyard course. Snow. How about a blizzard? Let's have a blizzard. And 10 laps should work. I think that'll be okay. How many opponents can I have? Okay. Let's turn down that because I suspect the AI is gonna run away again, so I kind of want to give it a bit less of an advantage. I don't know. Someone put sticky glue on their tires, and I don't know exactly how they've done that, but it seems to work quite well. It's like the opposite. You know what they would do with RC cars to make them slide more? They'd put tape on the rear wheels, like they'd wrap the rear wheels in tape so that they didn't have any traction. They've done the opposite. They've got double-sided tape that they've wrapped around their tires, and it just stuck right to the glue. Or stuck right to the ice. It's strange physics. They do be like that sometimes. Physics do be like that. The world be. Oh my gosh. Ass. Oh my gosh. The frame rate is having it. Oh crap! I forgot this doesn't have wipers. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. Nothing happened. I got overly excited, okay? I also don't know my way around this track. Oh, there's already been a crash. You know what? This might not work so well. I don't really know. I'm not going to be able to see out of this in a couple minutes here. Whoop. Oh, that works. No, I like interior view. I made this bed, I'll sleep in it. There we go, now we're taking it out of its element. They shut the races down for water, and we're driving off-road in NASCARs, and they're actually not terrible. Who would have thought you'd see that? Look, who else has done this? I've never seen anyone else drive NASCAR at Dirtfish. It's just meant to be. Oh, I forgot I screwed up the brakes real bad. You know what? I am actually going to do a restart. I want to get those brakes sorted. Aw, the rustling of a nice creek. It is still managing to lock the brakes, so let's do a 60-40 split, see what happens. And it's putting the right tires on the car. I can't tell if it's going to be wet tires or all-terrain tires that it's going to try and do, but... Oh! Alright, these are a lift-shift sort of situation. And then you got a blip to downshift. Oh, look at these things! That's just so weird looking. You know, like, it's just not what you'd expect. Oh, we're going to attempt it. Oh, no, never mind. Oh, some are taking the Joker. I don't actually know my way around the Joker in this. Don't leave me. Okay, well, I said don't leave me. It didn't say stop. Whoa, he's getting sideways.
Right side.
He's getting sideways.
He's going back.
Okay, turn in. There we go. It rotates. It does move around a bit. I think this is one of the few tracks I've ever been to where the Joker, I think, is faster than the regular lap. Oh, I just, it's so hard to judge. This just isn't made for this. This just isn't made for this. There's a good quote. Oh no, this is supposed to be covered in snow apparently, but I'm not sure what's going on with that. Is there a penalty for taking more than one Joker? I'm pretty sure you're allowed to do that, aren't you? And if the Joker's faster, then what's to stop you from just Jokering every single lap? I mean, I'm not going to. I'm not a cheater unlike certain AI. But I'm actually not completely being destroyed like I was last time. It's so weird hearing that noise and looking out the window and it's dirt and snow. And I'm ahead of people! Oh my gosh, these are so much fun. Uh-oh. No! It's okay. I didn't stall. That's good. Why did I have to say I'm... Be ashamed. I should take another Joker. Or I can bump... Hey, to be honest, this is basically Rallycross, isn't it? It's just we got V8s in the front and drive to the rear. And big American horses who want to play. I forgot how cool, like, just Project Cars 2 is. I forgot, you could do stuff like this. It's a shame Project Cars 3 went the way it is, because I would have loved to see more progression to this. I would love to see more silliness like this. Okay, so I think the aggression being turned down is actually working with me. Those guys are basically letting me by. So I'm not going to complain. You can probably see on the graphic in the bottom right-hand corner, I'm really not using a lot of power. Albeit in these cars, that's still a lot. Like, I think that's like 400 or something.
Best first sector time so far.
Yeah, even the AI are struggling to keep this thing going in a straight line, and I don't blame them. Gosh, even he's sliding the thing around. She's a wild one. I don't pretend to be the master of driving, but I will say I don't know anyone else who's done this. Other than apparently they use AI. Well, the best part about Project Cars 2 is you could set up a lobby and do this stuff with your buddies. Like, you could have a bunch of your friends hop on a server and you could do this with them. Okay, I don't think I have ABS. Actually, no, I know I don't have ABS. Real NASCAR drivers don't have ABS. They also, maybe this is why. Maybe they just don't like... Oh my gosh, I've just driven over someone's hill. Sorry. That's someone's lawn. This thing is so cool. This is so much fun. Well, I think someone dove in for a, couple Jokers. Okay. Come on, go. I think I've lost it. Come on, I'm finishing this, though. I didn't turn damage on because, well, let's be honest. These things aren't really made for this. Oh, hello. Goodbye. Yeah, I don't blame him for being confused. I would be too if I was here. Yeah. If I was just thrown into this situation, I'd be a bit confused myself. I wonder if he actually got out or if he's just going to drive into that tire endlessly until, well, I don't know, until he gets stuck in a snowbank or something. You can see how little power I'm actually using. You what? Screw it. Nothing to see here. The world's shortest Joker. And I didn't get penalized for it. Oh my gosh. This is not okay. At least the engine stays nice and cool. Oh, cool. 5.5, almost 6 seconds down on my regular lap. Huh. That's kind of cool. I wonder why that happened. I'm ahead of 2 people. One of them by cheating and one of them by being stupid. So at least one of those overtakes is legitimate. Okay, no more jokers. Let's do this somewhat by the book at the very least. It's a good thing I got 67 liters of fuel just in case. Could drive home after this. Like, this is very much a first gear, occasionally maybe second gear track. You really don't want to be going any faster than that. But this is fun. This thing, once set up properly, oh dear. Once you set it up properly, like, that's the only time you're ever going to upshift in this. Like, just the fact that this lets you work with the rotation a bit. Okay, I lied. You can shift here too.
Back left corner.
Back left corner. Yeah,
Clear.
no. You don't say.
1 lane back.
This is a spotter. I mean, I suppose that's fair. This is a rallycross thing, isn't it? But yeah, I'll be honest. I'm sure you could get much faster with this, but I'm just not a good enough driver. That doesn't mean this isn't fun, though. Anything, honestly, taking anything with a big engine and rear-wheel drive off-road is just fun. There's no two ways about it. And I will say, I think I've got a better balanced car than the AI does, because I think they're driving better than I am, but they're fishtailing more as well. I've got more weight in the back, so I can put down a bit more power. I just need to drive better. I think that spool's helping a bit as well. I think we got one more lap after this. This is so much fun, guys. If you have project cars too, just fire it up and do something stupid like this. This is where the game really shines. Like, I'm on console right now. I'm playing this on a PS4, a Slim, not even a powerful one, just a regular PS4, and it's so much fun just doing stuff like this. Albeit, you have to tinker with the setups a bit, I think, if you plan on doing it. That guy's an absolute champ. He's just standing out here in this blizzard like nothing's happening. Okay. You just see him tootling along at 2 miles an hour. Feels like I'm going light speed just by how much I'm having to react to the car moving. But this is the last lap, guys. Okay, so the AI have been much better here. They actually, I think they're dealing with the same thing I am for once. So yeah, this is very much first gear. Alrighty. I think it's a good thing the AI don't realize the Joker is faster. Like, I think in most tracks it's slower, so you'd only want to take it once. I don't think there's any rules against taking it more than once, but I assume that you definitely get a talking to from the organizers if you were caught doing it. I mean, to be fair, what are they gonna do? This is NASCAR at Dirtfish. Yeah! It's just so silly. They don't even have lights on them. Oh, best lap. Oh. Honestly, I was up there. Apparently I'm American today. Look at that. Look, I got an American flag. I think I earned it, really. I drove a NASCAR at Dirtfish Boneyard course in the snow. I think I've earned that. I'm a full-fledged American. Yeehaw. Anyways, that's gonna do it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.